I have a lot of folks come to us with the problem statement of I need to hire SDRs to do outbound prospecting and I need to find people that meet our ICP. The first thing I always do when I interact with this problem statement is make sure I qualify it with, do you actually have a ICP that responds favorably to teleprospecting? And the reason I do that is because, in my opinion, the SDR role, the only reason you would sort of invest in that role now is in the event that there was a heavy teleprospecting component of it, because your three sort of mediums of outbound prospecting, which is email, phone, and social and email can be completely automated. And as one SDR doing that function, they're actually severely limited in the amount of distribution they can do before they start tripping bad behavior flags. So if you have a ICP audience that is very reachable by the phone, then it does make sense to start to build that sort of SDR motion, that sort of teleprospecting motion. Very oftentimes, the sort of advice I'm giving is, first, you never want to start with one SDR. That is crazy to start with one SDR. If you think about the ramp rate, the failure rate, the idea of hiring one person is just very bad. Like, the person gets COVID, they're out for 2 weeks. The person has a marital problem, they're gone for a month. They may fall off a cliff indefinitely. Having all your eggs in one basket like that without any ability to A/B test, any redundancy, so on and so forth, it just makes no sense. Usually the reason that people will do that is because they're capital constrained. Now, if you're capital constrained, I usually am advising you to not hire an SDR, but as opposed to doing that, like sort of have a multifaceted team, whether it's a RevOps solution, some team of people that will sort of automate and execute those motions to prove efficacy in the outbound function, that sort of actual exercise, before you make the investment for 2 full-time people, which is what I recommend you always start with, is 2 SDRs. That's how we look at that problem statement. How do you look at it?